Hey, howdy, hi there, friends. How's it going? Kian, congratulations on being first today. Solaire, I hope you had an awesome birthday. Lumia, hello. It is indeed the time of the stream. I know I'm a little bit late today, but that's okay. Everything sucks. Hopefully it doesn't in your world. Let me see. Scrolling. Relock. Hold on, I'm just gonna like choke on your name. Relock. Hi, there we go. Hi, hello. Welcome in. What is the ritual? The sacrifice? It's probably both. The sacrificial ritual. It's fine. Being first means the robots don't win. Indeed. Indeed. How's it going? Hey. What's up? What's up? You ate a bagel. Oh my god, that sounds so yummy. I am extremely sick and I have not been able to consume anything without like expelling it immediately. So I'm sorry if my voice is shot. I'm just like, it's been really weird, but I'm very envious of you being able to consume a whole ass bagel and have hopefully proper lighting because I'm still dealing with this piece of shit right here. It's good. It's good. Don't ask questions. I mean, if you're like starting a ritual in my chat, then I'm gonna have to like ask questions because I need to know, right? You're gonna play a drinking game? What's the drinking game? I have water in this mug today because I really can't. Yeah. You're gonna take a shot every time I get sick? Oh yeah, you're just gonna be an alcoholic. Yeah, no, God, it's been rough. I was like, I'm eating today. I'm very proud of myself. And because like normally I'm really bad about feeding myself, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm just like doing so much. And yeah, I was just like, oh god, and yeah, I haven't been able to eat anything. I thought a banana would be okay to consume, but like, I don't know, like, chat seems faster on screen today. Excellent, I like that. I love that for us, because apparently it broke the one time, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Still don't know, it's fine. Does anyone, like, I'm like, chat, diagnose me, because I don't want to go see another fucking doctor. God, my insurance goes far, but yeah. Not far enough, it seems so. Like, I don't know. It's like every time I eat something, it's not like regular, like, stomach bug or like sustenance poisoning. My stomach feels like it's on fire. I like don't know how to describe it. That's the best that I can do, but it's just like best I can do to describe it. It's just like, fuck. It really blows. I'm just like, I know what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna go to my like general practitioner, right? And they're gonna tell me, Nayra, you need to go to a GI because I don't specialize in like whatever the fuck is going on with you right now, again, because it's always some specialist that I need to get sent to. Something tells me that it, well, let me guess. Yep, hold on. Copy. Hold on, I acknowledge that stream is busted. Hang on. It's going away. I'm like, comment stops coming in. Normally y'all are getting on my case about being sick, so I know that this is wrong. Alright. Let's try that. Let's do that. That should be work. That should be work, guys. Alright, there's that. I just saw bulimia. I saw that out of the corner of my eyes. Did someone really just accuse me of bulimia? For the record, like, I'm sure that's not what happens, but like, I hate throwing up so badly. Does that work? Please tell me that worked. Is chat just down? Fuck. I think chat's just down, chat. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. No, everything was fine. Like, I didn't tweak any of the settings. I've been poisoned, surely. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it. Or acid reflux. I don't know. Oh, no, don't do bulimia. No, don't do that's bad. That's not good for you. No, like, yeah, it's not ninja. It's the entire fucking thing. Is it? I'm not seeing you guys. That's the problem. Like, I can come out. Oh, here we go. There we go. Thank you, Mutates. Hello, welcome in. Oh my god, 9 months. Holy shit, thank you. I really appreciate you. You're the bestest. You is. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, it seems like y'all are free now, so hopefully that's good. I don't know, chat, this is legitimately YouTube, so if YouTube's like, fuck you, Nayra, I'm like, great. It's great. Do I work? Sometimes I work. Sometimes I'm just kind of like, my body apparently just doesn't work, so I feel like I need to have like, okay, yeah, I think we're free. I think we're free, but yeah. No, yeah, I don't, is that what acid reflux is? Cause I'm like, you're here for more coffee. Yeah, we'll probably be, I don't know if we're gonna be doing a later stream. If I'm still feeling like crap and my voice goes out on me, then like, I'm sorry. I literally have been dealing with stomach acid all day, so, woo! You hear that stomachs have a mind of, yeah, fucking honestly. This has come out of, okay, yeah, no, it works, it works. Is it upper or lower stomach? I don't know, it's like, just right, it's my belly. It's my belly. It's just, my entire stomach feels like it's on fire before. It feels like it's on fire. I've never felt this before. Sorry, I'm just blending words today. I really don't feel well, and I probably shouldn't be streaming, but I promised you guys that we would stream today. And I'm like, fuck you. Not you guys, but like, fuck you. If I end up having to go into like fucking surgery for whatever the fuck it is this time, I'm gonna finish this game. We're going to fucking finish this game, all right? They're gonna be like, we need you to schedule like immediate surgery, not what happened because I haven't seen anyone yet. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna give me until Friday. And then actually, you know what? We won't go until Friday. You're gonna give me, yeah, no, schedule me on Friday. That's fine. I don't have any, hold on. I've got 13.5 inches to knock on. I'm like, you're giving me through tomorrow so we can finish this shit because I am not leaving them hanging in the final fucking case. Also, I'm gonna forget. I guess so, because like we've already done the fucking abdominal surgery shit, but like it was different, like way different from this. I know, but I'm just kind of like, I was so pissed today. I was so pissed today as I was just like being violently ill. I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna fucking stream. I'm texting Chris to be like, hey, we probably need to go to the doctor. I know it's a lot of wood to knock on, but I'm proud of it. Like we should probably go to the doctor. He's like, yeah, I'll be here soon. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stream. It's probably not the right move, but I haven't consumed anything in about 2 hours or tried to, so it should be fine. Yeah. Anyway, so besides that, how was everyone's Mother's Day? Mine was weird. My cat didn't get me anything, so it's fine. No, it's fine. He gave me all of the love in the world, and that's all I need from my baby boy. Like I know we didn't have lion dancing practice on Sunday. Your mom wasn't here for Mother's Day. You know, sometimes it's okay to like celebrate from afar or maybe just not celebrate at all, depending on like, you know, the situation with people, but sometimes it's okay to be apart. Like, totally respect. You made your mother some fragrant banana bread. All right. That's awesome. My dad is the one that does like banana bread baking in like the winter time. I don't know what it is about like, maybe it's just a German thing, because like my human parents are of like German descent, right? So we always bake traditional gingerbread cookies. Gingerbread, not snaps. And then like he always bakes banana bread. It's crazy. I'm sorry, Kian. It's a good day for remembrance though, right? It's a good one. You gave your mom some flowers on Mother's Day. It was overpriced, but love beats capitalism anyway. Fair. Oh my god. Yeah, no, they're good days for remembering loved ones, right? Even if we can't be with them, it's good days to remember them and honor them. You'll give her a card on Sunday because you forgot to give it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure she'll like forgive you. I got coughed on. We went to, okay, so Mother's Day, we went out to eat with my mom, and your mom called you special again. Mine does that all the time. Actually, she doesn't. She just kind of gives me head pass and just kind of like, yeah, if I had adopted this elf, that's not true. No, so we were going out to eat with my mom at this like really nice restaurant. Oh, Kian, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I do. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Damn. I'm really sorry. Good day for remembrance though, honestly. You love banana bread, you never make banana bread, you always want it. It's depending on the recipe, depending where you what bakery, Yeah, I got coughed on. Depending on what bakery you go to, not all banana bread is created equal, but he's got it down. I would say he's got it down to a science, except that last year they were like completely overbaked or underbaked, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of shade. It's fine, but yeah, he's got a recipe that he follows every year, and it's just kind of like, yeah, for us, it's kind of just the norm. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm just giving him crap. But yeah, so we were supposed to go to this really nice restaurant, and then I don't know who was like, my mom said that she was like, wigged out over like the prices, and I'm like, we can pay for ourselves and cover our parents' meals because we are like a grown-ass adults, but it's fine. My parents still are very much like, we're gonna pay for everyone, and I'm like, okay, sure. But yeah, so she's like, I don't want to go there, and I don't think it was necessarily like, it's too much to pay for you guys. I think it was just kind of like, because I'm fairly certain like we would all be like, shut up and let us pay for you, and she'd do that. So I don't know, or maybe that was just me. But yeah, so we ended up, I got like all like fancy for this fancy ass place, and an hour out, they're like, we're going to Outback, and I'm like, hold on. Last time we went to Outback, because they like going to Outback, we were served moldy bread. Like, it straight up had mold in it. Like, I don't know how they looked at it and were like, yeah, there's clearly no mold on this, let's send it. But like, yeah, it was green, and it was like, huh. So I'm like, they're like, yeah, we're going to that one. I'm like, okay, so I'm already like, great. And then we get there, and everyone's kind of like in a crap mood except for me and my mom, so it was kind of interesting. Because, it was kind of like, do you guys remember when the stream after I graduated? Like, right after I graduated from college with, yeah, it pretty much, like, I got my associates, and I was kind of like, it was fun with the people that like with Crispy and the people that showed up there and like genuinely like went out of their way. Yeah, okay, so my family can kind of be crap. My family can kind of be crap, especially around holidays or special events, because I'm sure someone out there can relate where it's like, it's a holiday, we've got to be happy, or like, it's a huge event for this person, we got to be happy, happy, happy. And if you're not like, 1000% out of like 1000 out of 10, 1000% like happy, you're not happy, and then you get yelled at. So it was kind of like that, where I was like, I was fine. Like, it was fun to be there. I was kind of excited to go to this restaurant. I'm fairly certain my mom was excited to go to this restaurant that we haven't like, been to before. But yeah, we were still like, it was just nice to see everyone, or I thought it would be nice to see everyone, but everyone else was kind of crap. And then everyone started drinking. Yeah, pretty kind of what Herp said has literally come out of like my parents' mouth at some point or another. It's just like, we're trying, but there's so much pressure. But yeah, so we go there, and my sister arrives late. And she sits directly across from me, and she's apparently recovered from the flu, but I say recovering because I'm sitting there like, trying to ingest. I can't eat oily sustenance because it just, yeah, I can't eat oily sustenance because it makes my stomach feel horrible and I will be ill. And so I'm like trying to eat the bloomin' onion in the middle of the table. I'm like reaching out to dip it into the sauce, and my sister just coughs. Like, I'm like, out of everyone here, barring my father, like, no one would normally do that. But like, she just coughs all over me, like across the table, like onto this bloomin' onion that we are all sharing. And I'm just like mid-dip. And I'm just like, oh, because I'm a germaphobe and she's recovering from the flu. And y'all know that I get sick all the fucking time. So like, she coughs and I just kind of drop the bloomin' onion. She's like, oh, sorry. And like continues to cough into her arm, but I've already been coughed on. And so is the bloomin' onion. And I'm just like, this is either gonna hit me or not. And like, I don't know, there's been a handful of times where, but yeah, I'm like, out of everyone here, she's a teacher. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I'm like, You've literally, like, or like after COVID, she would be like disinfecting tables, making sure that people were like covering and everything. So I'm like, what? And it wasn't like I'm almost out. It was like a wet cough, and it was just like, okay, I'm gonna be here, and it's gonna be okay. And then of course everyone starts drinking, and people aren't on their best behavior when they're drinking. Like, they already weren't in good moods, except for like my mom. And like everyone started drinking, and they're not, again, on their best behaviors when they're drinking. They're kind of extra shitty when they're like drinking. So it was a very interesting evening. And oh, my human father also broke his clavicle, and he ended up getting like smacked, because it was like one of those where it's like, you know, come on, Nayra's father, behave. And then it was just like, oh, because broken clavicle. Yeah, and of course, yeah, so it was like, ooh, Nayra, I think I know what got you sick, but I've never had that with like the flu. Yeah, no, like he showed me an x-ray, and it's just floating there in outer space, and I'm just like, cool. So yeah, that was an interesting day. That was basically my entire day. I say my entire day because like that was the day after my Chinese lion dancing performance, so I slept all day that day. I woke up, hydrated, and like went right back to bed until it was like, okay, I've got to get ready for this dinner tonight. But yeah, so Sunday was interesting. My mom's been like trying to plan just like hanging out together, and I'm just like, I am so busy this week, and I'm so sorry. Like, I am so sorry. Yeah, and then it's just, my stomach feels like it's on fire now. But our performance on Saturday was hell, but in a fun way. Like, I enjoyed like how fucking crazy it was. But yeah, it's good. No, it's chill. It's chill. You'd think the big C would have caught. I know. I'm just kind of like literally I was shocked. That's kind of why I paused, because normally my poker face, I don't do that on stream. I'm kind of more like chill on stream, and I'm like, we're all having funsies here, and I don't really think I have to poker face too much. But like normally I can keep it in check, but that one was like, the fuck? Gambling? What about gambling? You need to know the lion story. Okay, so I'm fucking proud of myself. I'm going to be in a magazine. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the local magazine, so I'm trying to poker. As someone who can't keep any thought. I'm just gonna keep like, yeah, you love gambling. Oh yeah. No, I just, yeah. I don't know, just gonna pause, but the pause was still there, so it was just kind of like, if you were paying any semblance of attention, which I think people around me were, they would have been like, yeah. Also, why the fuck didn't you cover your mouth? Oh, also, that was the other thing too. My father, he ordered like a smoking whiskey, but I live in Texas where cedar is bad. Like, cedar is really, really bad. And I have horrible allergies when it comes to cedar, especially whenever it comes with like burning cedar. If we have a ranch, we'll go out, like I used to, not anymore, like go out and like burn all the brush, typically cedar and like mesquite on our property, and I just remember like dying because I couldn't fucking breathe, or one of my brothers. But yes, it was smoking cedar, so we ordered 2 of those at the table, so my brother and I are fucking like dying, and I'm also like moderately triggered too, because I'm already in this like very tense situation where everyone is on like their worst behavior, and like, or not, I guess not their worst behavior, but we're like 75% of the way there plus. And like, I'm still thinking like, it's burning. And hi, my name is Nayra, and I went through a house fire that destroyed everything, except for like 5% of my belongings, plus my fiance and my cat. So yeah, I was like, ugh, great. Lion dancing was good. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah. Catching up. Got it. Nope, good, okay. Hi, here, I'm Dad. So Chinese lion dancing, we made it, like, it was a day. We were supposed to be there, like at 3:30 so we could start the parade at 4, and then I was the fucking moron that agreed to do the demo afterwards. It was like a little bit of like, this is the inside of like, these are the insides of the like lion heads, these are the parts of the lion, here's how it's like a tutorial, and like it, you know, this is what a Chinese lion is. And it was 100+ degrees almost the entire time. It went below 99 at one point, but it was just like, it was really bad. One of our dancers almost passed out, apparently, in the middle of crowd, like audience, but it was bad. The last couple of years they've done it, it's always been in the morning, so it's weird the beginning, like, because the Chinese lions are a presence and it gets everyone's attention and gets them to the stage, right? Because again, we're all like, we're beefy. We're beefy lions, and we're like shiny and glittery and furry and full of fun, and it's like fucking awesome. But yeah, so I got there and I was like running up right as they were taking. Wait, what? Hi, I'm Nayra, and this is how it's made. Chinese lion dancing. No. I'm like literally normally like a half an hour early, but I was right on time, and I'm glad that I was right on time because like a second later, like literally they had the team lined up and they were like, "It's Nayra, run!" I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry." It's like a professional fucking photographer's there. I'm like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like right on time. So yeah, I got there with Floral Red, my demo lion. She's actually still in my house. She's big. I had to take her home. If you're on any of my socials, you will see just the situation that I was in with her. It was fucking crazy. Like my seat was pulled back in the car, like I'm passenger, Crispy's driving, and like this giant lion head is on top of me, and I'm just like, "Hello, I'm one of your performers. It's gonna be fine." But so I get there, we're lined up. It's already like 100+ degrees. We were already dripping sweat, and my tail, she's used to being like, yeah, big lion, big. I think this one was a size 2 lion, Floral Red. There's 5 sizes, the number 5 being the smallest, the number 1 being the largest, and I typically practice with like a 2 for me, for like a 3 if I'm with someone that's like shorter than me, because again, the size difference and everything, and I can work with that. Size 1 is a little bit too big for me because it's just like, they're big. They are big. They are beefy. So my tail is like, you know, like, do you think you'll be good for the entirety of the parade? Because there's a little belt for these in the tails that you snap into, and it'll keep you extra secure. And I'm like, I think I should be okay. Right now, I haven't been inside the lion at all today, and like I'm feeling hot and like pretty tired already because the heat was just suffocating. But yeah, the parade started really well. I'm actually trying to put together a vlog from all of like the footage that Crispy and some of like the team got, and like just photos too, because it, like, the parade, when you see the parade, I saw the footage and was like, oh my god, it's clean. When we're doing the 3 bows, like all of the lions, I think we had like 8 for the parade, like just dropped at the same time, and it was like, oh, it was so smooth. It was like, I got to perform as Navy. Yeah, no, it was beautiful. You uploaded it to Google Drive. Okay, I hadn't seen it, so I'm not sure if you had already. But so I was Navy Lion today, lore or like color accurate Nayra, and then I demoed with Floral Red. So yeah, it's me, Navy. Sorry, my throat is shot. I'm so sorry, guys. So it's me as Navy, and then my demo lion leading. The other 2 guys that like led, they're like super awesome pros that have been there for like years and are just like so freaking cool. But I got to lead the parade with them. It was 2 lions, and like we led the entire freaking thing, or 2 and then like 4 back. There's 8 of us. You get what I'm saying. But when we did like opening and everything, and we all like dropped into the bows, I was just like, holy shit, because what was supposed to happen was we had a lot of like newer people that joined after the Lunar New Year festivals. That's typically how it's gone the last couple of years. And so to give them an opportunity to be like, to perform in this performance or just like be part of it, they got to do the parades just to learn how to move in the lion and just like have experience, I guess. So Navy and Floral Red were not supposed to like do that a lot. The people that were doing, especially the people that were doing like floor routines, like Snake, one of the ones I've done in the past, Combo A that I'm learning. But we were like, yeah, we need someone to lead, right? So we did it. And then the coaches were all like, trying to get us to, like, once we made it to the main stage, we were supposed to have some of like the newer people staying up there to just kind of like, you know, be like, have a presence while everyone else went and rested. And wait, what? Oh yeah, it's trial day. It's gonna suck. It's fine. But so like we get up there and the coaches are like, get them off the stage, get them out of there, But the MC is like, hey, we want pictures with the entire Lion team plus every single person that's gonna be performing on stage today. So I had swapped out to do tail because I was so fucking exhausted, and I was like, I have at least 15 minutes to do later of holding this 10-pound lion head and just like being super goofy because that's what lions do. I need to swap out. So I was literally sitting on the steps. So like navy blue was a sitting lion for part of the performance. And I'm like, that's fine. But yeah, the coaches were like, get them out. And we're like, please get us out. And they're like, get them out. But the MC's like, this is what's happening. Be here. That's not exactly how it went down, but it was just like, oh my God. So yeah, opening went off like pretty well. There were a couple of like hiccups in the performance, but do we have honey tea? I'm not sure. Probably, but again, I haven't been able to consume anything crispy, so I'm like, water is good. I'm able to keep that down. So yeah, there were a couple of hiccups during the performance, but like everything went well for the most part. It was so hot that there were not a lot of people out there. I remember like standing on stage waiting to like, cause I opened this time. Everyone was in the shade. No one was like on the main lawn. It was so hot, except for like some of the videographers and then some of our teammates, the new teammates were sitting there and just like taking pictures and just like witnessing everyone being fucking awesome. And then when we go out and do crowd interaction, I fell. I fell. And so I'm hoping that Crispy got that one because I have to see if I like managed to pull it off okay. Because like, so this kid, I'm one of those lions that tried not to freak out kids, right? Like I saw there was like a crying child. She was the first person I came up to, like started going to, and she was like freaking out. So I just kind of bowed to her and I kept on going. And like I saw another kid and he was like kind of iffy about me. And so I like backed up a little bit, but I slipped in the grass and fell. So I was just like, you know what? I'll be like the lion that just sits here in the grass and is silly. And it seemed to like help with like the little kid, but I definitely fell on my ass. And I felt so bad because my tail was like, what's going on? I'm sure, but yeah, it was fun. Also, I ate a guy's shoe, so it was good. We were normally like, what happens is like in these performances, a lot of people will have donations, like red packets or just straight up cash, and you like eat it. And then like once it goes inside the lion's mouth, that's all you guys see as we're like doing the 3 bows to thank you guys. But as we're sitting here like bowing, I'm like grabbing the money and like shoving it down my shirt. This is canon, by the way, and like trying to get it in there before I have to go find someone else. So you're just like, when you go afterwards, you're just like pulling out, shaking out your shirt, and it's just like making it rain with all the monies. But no one had donations this time, which really fucking sucked. So I thought I was kind of graceful with the fall because it was like one leg that I slipped with, and then I was like, you know what, we're just gonna kind of sit and into it kind of thing and make it work and just be a silly goofy lion. But yeah, that's why your stomach hurts, don't eat shoe. Yeah. So I don't know, it's like I want to interact with the crowd because like normally you like kind of go and it's like, I don't know. I just was like really hoping for donations and shit, but we didn't get anything really until we did the demo. So I like went over to this guy and like ate a shoe and then was like, no, I like, ew, gross shoe. And then they're like, oh man. And so I went over to their friend and like got near that guy's shoe and was like, no. And then just kept walking and like they fucking died. But yeah, my crowd interaction's getting better. I'm like very excited about it. I think Crispy got all that. So hopefully I get to put that in the vlog because I'm like, it was good. And then in the demo, I was the only, that's not true. Kaizen and I were the 2 like experienced performers. I thought I was gonna be partnering up with one of the high schoolers. He is so jumpy. He's like, seriously, he's one of the guys that he gets lifted. They do the giant lumps and jumps, and he sits on like the tail's head, and they do like the spins and everything. It's fucking crazy. No, I didn't kick anyone. I was afraid that I was gonna kick someone when my like leg slipped out from under me, but I didn't. But yeah, I was like, I'm most likely gonna be your tail since you're the pro here. Like, I'm not gonna be able to keep up, so just bear with me. But he was on the drums for the demo, and yeah, I got to team up with his brother, and we were awesome in the demo. I have photos of that up on Instagram right now, and I did find a couple of videos of the demo, so hopefully that, again, the vlog, it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm very, very proud. We did get cash during that one, so it made up for it. But I wasn't wearing my fancy pants, so yeah. They're lions with very skinny legs. It's a giant, like, fucking 6 foot, like, floral red lion, and then it's just like, yeah, it looks less professional with the pants, but it was still fun. But yeah, after the demo, there was a photographer that came up and he was like, "I'm for the magazine. Can we take a picture?" And my coach and I were like, Who are you with again? He's like, the blah, blah, blah magazine. And we're like, okay, sure, you can get a photo, like, regardless of the magazine, but what is the name so we can, like, actually put that in? Because they did a piece with us, apparently. So it was fun. It was fun. It was good. I didn't kick anyone, fortunately, but I was so fucking hot. Like, the end for the closing, I definitely noticed that my arms weren't as high for, like, the shakes, because, like, you take the lion head and you just shake it and you walk back and forth. And normally my arms are up here. They were kind of down here because it was, again, 10 pounds and it was over like 100 degrees and I was fucking exhausted. So fun times. I did it, but it was exhausting and I didn't hydrate properly. I don't think anyone truly hydrated properly, but someone was gonna like, kicking, I want to do some kicking. I guess that's a punch, but it's fine. To the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. Sponge boob, sponge boy, me bob. But yeah, it was good. It was good. So that was the lion thing. We were all dripping sweat. Crispy basically was like feeding me matcha and spam musubi the entire time. And then we went home and I crashed for like several hours for nappies because I was like, oh my god. My shirt was a different color. It was crazy, but yeah. So this means you never have to drink. No, that was the thing is I did have I had 3 bottles of water while I was there. So it wasn't like I wasn't drinking it, but and again, that was in 2 hours. Some of them, one of my coaches had electrolyte packets. So I put electrolytes into one, but it was still 6 cups of water, which is what 3 water bottles are, is not, enough whenever you're doing Chinese lion dancing and triple digit heat. So yeah. It was fun, but I'm okay. I have bruises all over my shoulders and my arms from it. I'm not gonna lie. And I have 2 performances this Saturday and I'm like, fuck! I'm still so tired, but it's whatever. It's good. Provided that everything is okay with my stomach. If my stomach isn't the best, then I'm probably gonna have to DM one of my coaches and be like, I have floral red still and I shouldn't be performing, but we'll see. It's a wedding, and then I can't remember what the other one is. So the exciting thing I think is what's gonna happen. Okay. So we had we got I think 7 new lions. Yes, 2 of those are wedding lions. There's a groom and a bride lion. So I'm really hoping that we get to bust them out for the performance because they are pretty. They are pretty. One of them has a dragon on it. The other one has a phoenix. I'm just like, they're amazing. I'm just like, I will definitely not be performing in it. It will definitely be my seniors of several more years. That I've been doing this for several more years, but every time I walk by them, I'm just like, they're so cool. They're so pretty. They're awesome. So yeah, I probably won't be able to get any cues of those, but yeah. It was fun. It was fun. No kidney stones for you. None of that. And that is the me rambling about my week so far. Weekend so far. Let me just put these in so that way we can actually start the fucking game, right? Because we actually want to start the fucking game. Let's start the fucking game. Sorry. I'm like, I gotta just like about my lion dancing. I was just, oh, I had such a good time. It sucked, but it was so good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Game scene. Why are you... Go. OBS. I believe in you, OBS. Please, OBS. Please. I believe in you. I really do. There we go. We're all here. Cool. This is like you as a little under 10-year-old ballerina looking at the tutus. Yeah. Listen. I distinctly remember taking a couple of ballet classes before going into soccer. So yeah, no, like the short stream side was like, I'm not gonna work for you, and I was like, but you have to because I'm live over there as well. It's great. It was a good time. I got it. Yeah, I did like a couple classes of ballet, and I just remember being so fucking embarrassed because like I was put in a younger class, and that's when I started like learning to be embarrassed as a kid, I guess, because like, I don't know, some of the moms are so harsh to like their kids that it was like, if I noticed that I was messing up, my mom wasn't one of those, but yeah, she wasn't one of those about the ballet. But like if I noticed something that I'd messed up, that one of the other kids messed up, I was like, ooh, oh. Yeah, I can't even imagine point shoes. I don't want to. And I think, yeah, definitely a Russian ballet teacher would be super scary. But you learned, I'm sure! Yeah, no. I did gymnastics for a day. They were really trying to get me into something girly before they were just like, throw her into soccer. Once I started soccer, you still stand up. Yeah, no, same. Like, I've had like comment, it's not because of like the ballet, but I've had like a whole bunch of comments about like my posture being like really good. So, except unless I'm on stream and I'm kind of like, I'm gonna slouch if I want to a little bit, but yeah. What'd you miss? You probably missed the entire Chinese lion dancing performance walkthrough. Vlog coming soon, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, because these are like the last ones we have for the season. I'm very sad about it. I think we have 2 this upcoming weekend and then like a couple in the summer, but normally summers are off season, so I'm sad. Dancer posture is usually good. You don't have great sitting posture, but you have straight. Yeah, no, wait, what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so shit hit the fan. Phoenix fell into a river. Yeah, Maya's still missing. Because Phoenix is like in such a bad state. Edgeworth, he got Edgeworth to take this case. We're still looking. Oh, and Pearl. Both Maya and Pearl are missing. I think they said that Godot is also gone. They can't get a hold of him, so I think he may be going after. My theory is that he's going after, yeah, Maya to go get her. And then I think Fran Bitchka's coming back. Because Edgeworth is like, I picked my own prosecutor. I pulled some strings. So I think Fran Bitchka's coming back. We're gonna have the reveal about Godot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also not sure about what's-her-face, Iris. I'm actually contemplating whether or not... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Who's the defendant case? Yeah, it's... She goes... I'm not sure if it's Iris because, like... He said he picked the prosecutor as well. Fran Girlboss bitch is... I keep trying to say bitchka. I feel so bad! Fran Girlboss Ziska. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, Ace. Yes! Edge right! Yes, I love your fucking name! Yes! We're on the final case of game 3. I'm so fucking excited! Ah! Well, I thought he did! I know that he said, like, yeah, we're doing a different judge, but I thought, hey, Tina, please welcome in! I thought he said that he also got, like, the prosecutor. Because I remember being like... Yeah, she is Fran Bitchka. I love her! But oh my god. I thought he did. I don't know. Because I was like, does that mean that Fred Bitchka's coming back? I don't know. We'll see. Because he, like, maneuvered a couple of things around. Hold on. February 9th. Got it. 9:47 am. District Court. Defendant's lobby. No one. I know what I said. And we're also warding off this potentially evil bitch with the Chinese lion, because that's what we do, is we scare away the evil and bring in good fortune. And I don't trust her at all, because why would you? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if it is the devil incarnate, because she does now have brown/black hair instead of the red. She's missing her butterflies. I am wondering, please do not confirm nor deny, because I have not played this before and I have no fucking clue. Yeah, right? That's what I was saying. I was just like, Edgeworth! Oh my god, I ship it so hard! Oh my god, we probably ship it too hard, but it's fine! Yeah, no, it's great. The problem is I semi-believe her. And that makes me upset because I hate the devil incarnate. She's horrible, and I didn't trust her from the moment we set eyes on her. Yes, she's pretty, but she did not pass the vibe check. And right now I'm actually semi-believing her, and I don't like that. Living life on the edge, and I do not mean the edge, you think? Hell yeah! Oh my, it's Larice, yes. Larice feels that way about me. Larry feels like that about every pretty girl that will look at him. Apparently, I love Edgeworth. Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all, which I need to know. What is this real secret? Are you actually, like, are you possessing someone's body? Are you being possessed? I feel like she could be possessing someone. Larry is a terrible person. What would you do if when you... Wait, what? What? I don't know, because I can't decipher that. This is no... Okay, I didn't read any of that. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. I don't believe her, but I like, right now I'm not believing her, but there are times where she's like, I really don't, I don't fucking know what's going on right now. Worry not. And in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. Probably won't be hard, because this is Larry we're talking about. Does that mean Mr. Larice is the witness today? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. There you go. I believe that nun will be the first to take the stand. Oh, Bikini? I need to know Bikini's real name, because that's her nun name, is what she said. And we still have that extended branch family member from the Fae clan. So that's why I'm... Y'all are unhinged. So that's why I'm kind of like, is someone, like... Is the extended branch member possibly being possessed by her? Iris. Sister Bikini! Yeah. She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. Her real name, John. Her name is Cinderblock. Oh my god. I think we decided on Demonica was her real name, right? Yeah. Dahlia, Cinderblock, John. Doesn't matter. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Dunham, correct? That is correct. It wasn't me. The only reason why I'm, like, truly believing, I'm inclined to believe her right now, is because psych locks are not popping up. He asked her point blank, and she said, I did not. Demonica might as well be her name. That is her name. That is her name. I am going to, like, reach out to the creator and be like, excuse me, my kind soul. You need to change her name because this is more accurate. You only match the vibe. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes? You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed... Don't worry, I've made the necessary arrangements. Yeah, like... Never mind, it's fine. I see. And then she has the scribbled out eyes again, which don't make me feel good. April May is behind bars. Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people and to believe until the bitter end. I have a question. I have a question. So if you decided one day, I didn't go to law school, okay? So just, I literally have no fucking clue. You go to law school, all right? To become a lawyer. Is it like, I decided I hate being a defense attorney after like 5 years. Could I change professions and be like, yeah, I'm a prosecutor now because I like being a hard ass? Or do I have to go through some other training to do that? Like, is there like in university or whatever, prosecutors can legally be defense attorneys? Okay, thank you. Because I was like, I feel like this wouldn't be too much of a problem. I just don't know. Because I'm like, if you go to university, is there like I'm going to be a prosecutor track, and I'm going to be a defense attorney track. You take the bar, you know, okay, cool. Feel like they train you under it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like... Bikini's real name is Yellow Polka Dot! I love it! Yeah, that's what I guess that's a better way of asking. Is it like, is it general, or do you just like... There's one track for each. I literally don't know because I thought I was going to go medical instead of law, so yeah. Ask her if she was taking a nap when the murder. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's what my friend told me once. Your friends? You mean your dom? Mr. Edgeworth! I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Oh, if it's for Phoenix, he'll pull it off. Very well, sir. I leave my defense at your capable hands. Like, I don't think this is illegal, but they're making it like, this is scandalous. Gasp. And I'm like, the only thing scandalous about, never mind, that's not true. There's a lot of scandalous shit going on around Edgeworth. It's like, yeah, you remember that one time when he was like, let me just fabricate some evidence. Some evidence. Also, yeah. Kirosh saying my friend. Bird law, it's separate path. I guess so. February 9th, 10 AM, District Courts, Courtroom No. 7. This is weird! Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. I don't like this judge either. I don't get to use Yellow Lion as much on him, but it's fine. Remember that one time when you insulted me in the courtroom? Yeah. I was like, don't! Wait, what? This is weird. This is weird! The defense is ready, Your Honor! The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. So what's gonna happen? Did he always have the little badge on his... Now I'm like being fucking crazy lasering on details right now. Does he like, did he always have the badge, or is it now he's got the badge? I can't remember. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. You're not sure of anything that you like. Okay, I thought so. I was like, ah! He's wearing Phoenix's badge! Oh my god, chill. I will not chill! An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. Ouch! What's your question? And it isn't a and it's a serious one. Okay, it is. I was like, I like unserious questions so much. I know, I can't wait for the investigations games either. Is the safe word objection? No, definitely not, because they would just totally get harder. Let's be real. It would seem, at least that's how I'm reading it. They just keep screaming objection at each other, like, you know, just panting heavily and just screaming it louder and louder. Absolutely, it is not the safe word. It already would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. Nailed it first try. You should know by. Listen. Fair. Smack! I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. The court finds the defense. That's not how this works.
Objection!
I told you. I fucking told you. He's like, nah, it wasn't her. He didn't call her in. The prosecution stands ready, bitch. I'm gonna pre-objection. And you are? Franziska von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. I'm gonna go back and look at this VOD because I could have sworn the last VOD that he did. Yeah, prodigy, for sure. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Hell yeah, queen. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting this case. Fuck off. You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. Yeah, the streamer off the screen was like frothing at the mouth over like a young Edgeworth. That's why I remember you. Shh, no, it definitely wasn't him. No, not. I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor. Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say? There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. There isn't, but I'm sure once before in this courtroom. Ugh! I told you, there is no such weakling. He was like, hey, so, do you want to come rock my shit? Excuse me? Do you want to come rock my shit? What the fuck does that? I'm going to be a defense attorney. Oh, put me on hold. I will be there. What is that? A whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Oh, you will. But bailiff, remove that whippet!
Hold it!
Oh, this holy water ain't doing shit. I have no objection to the whip, but only if Phoenix is using it. My god, I missed her too. If the prosecutor doesn't appear, the judge can absolutely dismiss the charges immediately. Wow, okay. I'm learning. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what? Yes, it is his call. Shut the fuck up. It is his call. You don't? The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee, but there is still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today. She's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, big brother. This promises to be interesting. Miles Edgeworth. Oh, she used a full name drop. I had expected to face Phoenix Wright here today, but looking at you now, maybe this is what I've been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you. This chance to crush you slip through my fingers. I missed this bitch so much, and I'm gonna hate her before the case is over. Just like I hated him before the case was over, but I fucking loved him before the case was over. We have the two most infuriating prosecutors on the stand facing off, and I'm just like, oh my god! Let me drink this shit up off the floor! I see you brought your flair for the histrionic. I love you. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fine. Allow me to add the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. This isn't bizarre, Your Honor. This is just fucking amazing. Oh my god, the stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. I'm so fucking here with this shit. And now we're playing as our cocky bride. Oh my god! Yes! Okay, very well. Miss Von Karma, please give an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible. Or just whip it, queen. Just so much. Ever since Phoenix gave him the whip, Edgeworth doesn't object to I know. Oh my god. The murder victim is the framed picture book author, Miss Elise Dunham. Fuck, my throat hurts so badly, but this is so worth it. Oh my god. We're good. Oh yeah, this is happening. A murder's happening. Shit, I forgot. Maybe we should Caught live on stream! Crispy gaslights 327-year-old elf woman! It's her age, she won't remember it. Fuck you! It's all the juicy details that I give a shit about in this! Not the murder. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's good. The list of things that Canadian judge is not sure about must be hundreds of pages. I know. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Possibly. Very well, the court accepts this photo of the crime scene. You have throat-numbing. I really did read eye drops, and I don't know why I read throat-numbing eye drops. But I did. You don't have throat-numbing eye drops, but you have throat-numbing cough drop type stuff that helps immensely. Yeah, it's just because, yeah, that stuff. Hey, your 5-stream streak! Hell yeah, mutates. Hi, buddies, for the win! The she. Hold on, I got it the first couple of times. That's not true, I didn't get it the first time. I got it in the middle times. She. I have to look at it, hold on. Shido. I got it there. There we go! Verbal dyslexia at its finest. Very well, the court accepts this photo of the crime scene. Crime added to the court record. The courtyard where Elise Dunham was murdered. Done her in. There is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime. I missed her. I really did. I mean, people that can't pronounce that word together unite. Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand. Got it. And so it begins. He's so cool. My first and last trial as a defense attorney. He's like, I can't be a defense attorney because I have to flirt with my dom in court. Witness, state your name and occupation, please. And someone please get her a chair. Yeah, oh yeah. That was, yeah, shit, I hated Big Top. I hated Turnabout Big Top, God. That's why it feels even farther away, is because I try my best to block out Big Top, so it's the case before that where I'm like, yeah, that's the last time. Witness, state your name and occupation, please. Hold on there. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. Shut up. Witness, please stand up nice and straight. If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain plagued witnesses. Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please. I love this game so much. That's been his gimmick from day one, and we hated it from day one. Once again, your name and occupation, please. Little old me, well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. And my name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone. Your Honor, her eyes are up there. But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Stay on track. Stay on track. Right here. Right here. The courtroom is in the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their heart should leave the sanctuary at once. You want me to leave? No need to get your bikinis in a twist. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer. I'm sure you are, lady. I'm sure you are. My God. In any case. Witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. I am so into this case. I know I should be missing Phoenix, but I am so into this case. I do miss Phoenix. Hold on. Okay, so Framdishka said that the courtroom is not a place for people with lechery in their hearts, so I should probably leave, right? That's probably why Phoenix isn't here right now. Probably. Because we, the collective Phoenix Wright brain cells are just like fucking ape shit. Guess we gotta go to horny jail. I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. That's right! I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that, and yet I saw it with my own fucking eyes. Yaoi requires at least 2 relock, at least. Don't bonk me, damn it! Let us hear what you have to say then. First, tell us. He's Canadian. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh? Oh my god. Just because you're happy with chicken sometimes doesn't mean you don't love beef. The night of the murder. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple. By the way, where the fuck is she, Bikini? Where? But, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's also the thing about the whole doppelganger thing, where she was like, I wasn't there. So I really do wonder, maybe this isn't, Dahlia, Demonica? Maybe Demonica is possessing like another body, and so that's why she got the 2 of them confused, is because they take on features of the person, like the channelers. The channelers take on like the features of the people that they're channeling, so maybe it's possible. Why this person looks like Demonica, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like there could be a doppelganger walking around. Possibly in like Misty Faye's body, because Misty Faye still hasn't like shown up. But we did get to see her her portrait on the scroll. Many theories that are probably wrong, and I know I need to keep playing, but I like theorizing with you guys. Why I kept the red string crazy ass board. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returns to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long hot soak. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it. So it was simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple? Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple. I'm not so sure. That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made. There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to follow up the first hurdle now, are you, Miles Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination. The night of the murder. This is so, like, spicy, new, and fresh. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but scream, hold it. Hold it! What is this inner temple? Well, see, conversing with the spirits is what we train people to do, right? We'll be the ones asking you the questions, madam. In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There's a small temple across Dusky Bridge called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training. And how exactly do you help with this process? It is all quite exacting. It can't be performed without a nun supervising. Like a tutor watching to make sure a spoiled child studies. A tutor with a whip in your case. If that is the case, then why did you return to Hazakura Temple where the murder took place? As you can see, my back likes to act up violently. Hold it! Violently? That's right! It's no laughing matter, especially in winter. I can't hold anything heavier than a knife and fork during the cold months. Just being alive is like strict training. Okay. Maybe do some mobility exercises and stuff to help with that. This isn't a mobility exercise, but we're gonna pretend like it is right now. On the night of the murder, was this fabulous back of yours hurting again? That's right, raging like a bull in a pig pen. I almost fainted once or twice. I just knew that... She's crazy. I just knew that unless I warmed it up, it was going to finally finish me off. I don't think I would like describe my spine like that as someone who is presently going through physical therapy for my inflamed spinal column. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and return to Hazakura Temple. Yes, I still am. You left with Iris? You left Iris to help with what? What do you think? The acolyte's training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercises proper. Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple? Yes. Yes, it was. Go to a chiropractor and get your back broken or something. Don't worry, I've seen a chiropractor, a physical therapist, what is the place that I see now? Osteomuscular therapist. Sorry, that's probably wrong. And I've also done acupuncture, so I'm doing all of it. It's from being in bed for 11 months with all the surgeries I went to. It's pretty fucked. And I exercise, so. Working on it. Wasn't it your place to, yeah. Well, the job is simply to watch over the acolytes so that they don't pass away. Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner temple, correct? Yes, yes, she's a gentle, honest girl. I'm not so sure about that. She's never once failed to follow my directions. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. He's like, I hate to ask you about your long, hot soak, but... So, you returned to the Hazakura Temple in order to take a bath. My back is to blame for everything. It's a do or be done in kind of world, after all. How long were you in the bath for, if you don't mind me asking? My, what a filthy little rogue you are. I know what's on your mind. I bet your next question is going to be, where exactly did you wash? He's dense too, I love it. Ah, this is why you have to watch the young ones. What are you going on about? I was... Oh my god! Pathetic Miles Edgeworth! He's like, no, I really just like, I'm not even like gay. I only identify as Phoenix Wright obsessed. Like, you don't understand the lowest of the low. Is there some sort of kick me sign to stuck to the defense's bench? Anyway, I couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long, you understand, so... Oh my god, I'm fucking here for this! Edgeworth being gay means he's too dense for that. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my god. Okay, okay, I saw it. What did you see? The crime took place in the courtyard, correct? My cheeks hurt so badly from all the smiling. When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard. That's right. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. Yes, honestly. He's a nut, and I love him. He's our nut. I mean, he's nutted. That's what, so he's got, you know what, it's fine. There was no complicated setup in this case. That certainly seems to be true. There is indeed only one problem with this testimony. I wasn't paying attention, I'm gonna be completely and totally honest. I was too busy, like, giggling like a fucking child over this entire thing, so it's good. If I can clearly point out what it is, that I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are. Shut up, you loud-ass car! It's fine. Okay. Hold on. What do we have? It's been a week since we've done this. Okay, so... Yeah, she didn't go. It's Iris's hood. It's what she gave to Phoenix. To Feeny. It's what she gave to Feeny. I think it's this one. I think this is the one. This is what I'm going with. Objection! Oh, the music didn't stop. We're fucked. That statement contradicts the data provided by this piece of evidence. He's so clinical. the data provided by this piece of evidence. Oh yeah, the data? Tell me more about the data. It is? How do you mean? Forgive me, Your Honor, but you just said it yourself that it... Damn it, don't try to play... Okay, fine! Curses, it appears I have yet to adjust to being on this side of the courtroom. I love him. Oh my god. Okay. So okay, so that wasn't it. Hold on. Let's hold on, let's go back. It's fine. By Elise? Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. It was her testimony. Rang lights out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Sorry. I forgot we had that. Okay. It was that.
Objection!
My apologies. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all. Well, don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple. In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Slam that table. You slammed that table! Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all. No! She said that! A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
Objection!
But that is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi. That's true. But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie. She does indeed have honest eyes. Not those eyes, the ones that are scratched through. Ah! All people lie. That is my belief. Why am I the only one being whipped in here? Smack! We did get Edgeworth once and it was like awesome. Anyway, neither the witness or the defendant have any reason to lie. That's not true, which means we must call your memory into question. Dear, you're older than me and yet you want to play that game, do you? Well, that isn't exactly what My memory is perfect, crystal clear, especially in winter. Smack! Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you're going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence. Go fuck yourself. It's probably this fucking hood that I have and showed you just a second ago, but it's fine. That was a mistake. Ow. Fuck. This was so wrong. This was so wrong. I shouldn't have. Oh, God. Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that alone would do the trick. God. It's fine. Shit. Then please add your comments about Iris to the testimony. And let us return to the cross-examination. That night I was helping an acolyte with the training in the inner temple, but, well, as you can see, yeah. Iris came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. We're gonna press this first, because we press everything, especially Edgeworth, into the bed frame. Are you sure that you're not making a mistake? I make a mistake with my words all the time, Mr. Edgeworth. You, young man, need to get your estimation of me up from the floor. Ugh. Iris always wore the same clothes. The smallest thing out of place would have stood out like a sore thumb to me. You're making a mistake. Thinking I made a mistake. An excellent finish there, witness. Still, I have to wonder. She's wrong. Yeah. Oh, nope. Go back. You're wrong.
Objection!
I jumped the gun again. Witness, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing this demon warding hood, correct? Of course! That is a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Lots of cackling, which I physically probably should not do right now. Wait a minute.
Objection!
Hold it right there. Why do you have that? Because my dom gave it to me. Thank you very much. That's the question of the day now, isn't it, Miss Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night. Before the lights out, Belle was wrong. What? You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, then the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood. I'm so sorry, my words are just not coming out today. It's gonna be rough, but it's fine. It doesn't help that the excitement is just like not helping. It's not a bad feeling at all, exposing contradictions like this. Now I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it. That stupid, dumb fucking puppy that I want to have rail me so fucking hard. Smack! Order in court. Oh, wait, okay. Yep, all of that. Sister! Yep, nailed it. This hood, you have spare ones around the temple, don't you? Spares. Well, I do tend to make too many of them. I see. A stockpile. A surplus of hoods, eh? Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned. Then this is quite strange. Ah! If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There's no contradiction here. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. God, I'm like, I miss you so much. And there's a reason why I call you Fran Bitchka. There is. I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancy is such I can't even right now. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. The seeds of doubt. Witness, while I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision. I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this. You should, because, I mean, I'm sure it's uncomfortable to be on the stand, but, like, you have to be here, so you might as well tell the fucking truth, especially if you've got nothing to hide. Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back to the inner temple. Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Edgeworth, I beg of you. Please. Please. You're making this too easy for me, and that's... Ugh. A little bit more stimulation, you say? What fruit are you bearing? Cherries? Are we popping cherries? Contradictory stimulate. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that is edging it a little bit, isn't it? Making you wait. It's fine. It's fine. His name is Edgeworth after all. It's coming out, and I can't stop it. I'm trying my best. After my bath! Oh my god, I finished my bath around 11 and I thought I should return to the inner temple. Okay, tell me more so I can stop thinking about Phoenix Wright popping Miles Edgeworth's cherry. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. So I took a look and Iris was, oh, Mystic Elise! Iris, yeah, and with that sword of all things! I am gonna have an aneurysm, it's fine. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room which faces out onto the courtyard. Okay, cool. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. Did she hold on. You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth and in court. That's Phoenix's job. And me seeing it all from this very chair! Or, well, something like that. This judge. Don't worry, this is why we have the jangly keys. The jingle jangle judge. Part 2. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe. Well, we have an even more vivid and creative imagination here, Edgeworth. He's like, what are these brain cells doing in my head? And we're like, hi! We're the Phoenix Wright Brain Cell Collective. Welcome! I guess you should welcome us because we're in your head. You know what? It's fine. Hi! I look... Stupid, foolish bullshit. I would look the fool if I commented on such foolishness. Anyway, this case is mine, Miles Edgeworth. Calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours? Oh, yes? Truly? Should we talk Should we think back to the unnecessary feelings bit? Maybe? Possibly? After my bath. Okay. I finished my bath around 11 and I thought I should return to the inner temple. I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind before the end of the game is over. It's fine. Yep, we're holding. How far is it from your room to the inner temple? Let me think a moment. Oh, God. Okay. About 20 minutes on these stumps of mine. Objection! Wait, we're not role-playing in court. Ah, but they could if they really wanted to. It's about 15 minutes to Dusky Bridge from Hazakura. Okay, 15 minutes from Dusky Bridge from Hazakura Temple. Okay. I'm like pulling up the map in my brain. The inner temple is just beyond the bridge. The bridge that your boyfriends, your Dommy boyfriends, fell off of. Still, you never made it back there that night, did you? That's right. I was heading along the walkway toward the main hall. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and... Don't you bonk me! You're all here for this! You say you heard a noise? Thump. Just like that. Now, is it like... Thump, 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 thump? You know, like you'll sometimes read in like certain comic or like webcomics and like manga and shit. Or was it just like a body hit the floor before all the thump, 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 thump? That could only be the sound of the victim falling. That answered that. It's very quiet in the temple, you know, so you could easily hear all the thump, 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 especially when fucking Phoenix and Miles are fucking. Oh, they fucking! You can even hear the snow falling from the branches. I doubt that, but okay. Thump, just like that. But then, couldn't this noise you heard have been snow falling to the ground? I never thought of that. Bonking you is a part of my job, especially when you were thinking of an innuendo. Yes. I was like, now, how do I tell him? Chat, how do we tell him? Stop laughing! Ah! The next one to laugh gets a whipping. Yes! Yes, queen, yes! Well, whatever the source of that's probably gonna be me, and I accept my whipping very eagerly. Well, whatever the source of the sound, I looked over at the courtyard and... It's me, I'm laughing! Ha 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 ha! Final Fantasy X for you. Iris was! Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm keeping myself in check. It's fine. This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims. Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to. Mods exist to moderate me? No, never. Definitely not. The murderer who stabbed the victim with the sword. Sister Bikini, try to recall exactly who you saw as clearly as you can. Well, you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. He is hot. Oh, now that you mention it, there was something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all this time, and why didn't you mention that? Please, don't keep us in suspense. Her hood! Her hood? That's right, it's coming back to me. Iris, she wasn't wearing her hood. I thought something was out of place, but yeah, we all saw it. He is a handsome young man, and so is Phoenix, and together they would make beautiful babies. Because that's how biology works, and I said so. I thought something was out of place, but it all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she'd given that hood away. She'd given that hood away to someone, right? Ugh. Ha. You dug your own grave, Miles Edgeworth. Smack. What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Is this testimony important? Saving's important. Don't forget to save, friends! Unfortunately, it is. This may initially appear to put me at a disadvantage, but I can't see any other leads at the moment. Your Honor, I would like these new statements to be added to the testimony. Heh. Miles Edgeworth. Don't say my full name. If you want to hang yourself, you need only to ask. I'll gladly lend you my whip. Witness, add that statement to your testimony. No problem. No problem. Now that you mention it, Iris didn't have her hood on. Talk to me about that. You were sure about that? Yes, after all, we always wear the same clothes. I don't mean because we're poor, you understand? It's our style. Yes, that's it. There's absolutely no need to explain yourself. Anyway, she looked different from normal, so that really stuck out. Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of my whip. I would like to see you holding a puppy, please. A puppy in one hand, and then the whip in the other. That would do many things for many of us. I'm just saying. Let me be clear, the whip is not for the puppy. The whip is for us. Not for the puppy. We don't condone whipping a puppy. At least then it might bite you and not someone. Iris didn't have her hood on, I'm sure of it. Very well. Now please tell us about the victim, eh? The puppy's name is Indy Jones! Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room which faces out onto the courtyard. The room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard, correct? Nailed it. She totally owns a Pomeranian. I can see that. That's the thing. I could totally see that. Which means the victim's room was on the 2nd floor? No! Hazakura Temple is a single-story building. Yeah, that's what I needed her to clarify. Because I thought she'd said 2nd story for a second, but yeah. But the mountain itself slopes downward, which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back to about the height of a 2-story building. I see. And the victim was staying in one of these elevated rooms, correct? Yes, I should know. I'm the one who carried her things to her room after all. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. Hold it! What makes you so sure of all this? It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise from the courtyard, okay? Thump. Just like that! You're one smart sister, I'll give you that. The autopsy report states that the victim's body was covered in bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height. I love that she's on the boxes. It appears that the witness was not mistaken then. Yep, and more than just a pretty face, especially in winter. What is it with you in the winter? I'm a woman of faith after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple. There's only 2 of them working there. What's wrong, Miles Edgeworth? No snappy comeback remark. Doesn't feel like she is lying. This is very powerful testimony too. She claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. There are only 2 things I can believe in right now. My client, Iris, and my own abilities as a defense attorney. I finished my bath around 11. Okay, yeah. Okay, hang on. So I'm still waiting for him to come in and be like, objection. And we're gonna be like, ah! Coffee bro! He's like, you'll refer to me as Coffee Daddy Kitten. And we're gonna be like, ah! But that kind of sounds like it would be canon. Alright. Including our screams. Okay, yeah. Check. Okay. Once again, we still haven't seen her face. I know that we have the autopsy report. The other thing, too, is that the sword is in the statue's hands. We're just going through all of it really quickly. Larry being an idiot. It's also now missing its crystal. Okay. Let's finish my bath around 11, and I thought I should return. Hold on. Actually. (10 to 11 p.m. caused loss of blood, stabbed in back, body fell 10 feet after death. Yeah, so it's probably this autopsy report. 10 to 11 p.m. So I'm not sure if I should present it here. I finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. The other thing, too, is that she says... That's actually probably what I should do it on. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of the window. Body fell 10 feet after death. Then again, it never... Yeah, it's a... Loss of blood. I'm overthinking this, I know this. I feel... That just seems right. It feels like it should be this one with the time. I finished my bath around 11. I think that's what we're gonna go with, because the times don't match up. 10 to 11.
Objection!
That statement contradicts the data provided by this piece of evidence. Yeah. I'm undersimplifying. Okay, cool. Love that for me. We're gonna try it.
Objection!
Okay. All right. Cool. Impressive impressive logic. That's what I'd like to say anyway. Yeah, I should have. That's, yeah. Oh, please do. My brain is something else, especially in, yeah, as always. However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report? The autopsy report? The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed. Yeah, again, I'm just kind of was like, is it the time frame or is it the this? Gasp. That's right. It says after death right here. The scene the witness claims to have been... Fuck me running. The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. Nailed it. Are we going to update the autopsy report as Edgeworth? Lol. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, then how did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall? Smack! Order! Order! The victim was killed and then fell. If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room. Don't you agree? Why, yes. That's the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window down into the courtyard below. There we go. Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss Dunham's room? She was stabbed with a sword that would leave a blood stain. Wouldn't you agree? Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood? Ah! No traces of blood were found in the victim's room. Your whip has just caused traces of blood to be to be found on my glorious playoff bit. No, stop. Get it out! However, if there was no blood in the room, then your claim that... I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this, as I'm sure Your Honor is well aware of when a stab wound produces the most blood. When it produces the most blood? Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. Never mind. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed. Indeed, with the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound. Kind of. Edgeworth is so smart and good at his job and handsome and dashing. Honestly. That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking. We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of the contradictions. Like, Edgeworth was like, what? Yeah, we don't pull out the blade. Order! I must admit that this is a probable version of events. I'd expect no less from Fran Bitchka von Karma. She locates and takes control of every vital point, much like Phoenix does to me in our bedroom. It seems that we need a clearer testimony from the witness. Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please. Witness, please! Remain standing on the crate. Don't go selling me short now! The weight of winter snow has bent me out of shape, especially my back and my mood. Sister, please give us your testimony. I will give you a vigorous massage once we are finished here. You could give me a vigorous massage, Fran Bitchka. I wouldn't complain. You could even use the whip if you want to. With the with the whip. Oh boy. All right. All right, give me just a second. And I will be right back, chat. Back. All right. Back to the game. Trying to shut off fucking Stream Beats, who I'm still, like, trying to figure out fucking Spotify for because it doesn't have a loop option. Thanks, Spotify. It's gonna get me in trouble. It is. One day it will. So I hear you wanted to listen to Shakira on your stream. No, I don't. I mean, I like Shakira, don't get me wrong, but I'm also kind of like, I don't want to get, like, copyright claim, you know what I'm saying? When I looked across at, when I looked across at the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mystic Ami was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back. Yeah. No, I don't really want the shark facts, but the hips don't lie indeed. This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory. Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection, so it really sucks when you can't pull through, huh? Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth. Perfection is an impossibility, friend Bitchka Von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that. They are such sibling rivalry. When I looked across the scene, the sword was already in place. At that time, was the victim bleeding? Well, I was very shocked to be seeing all of this, of course, so I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think I saw any blood. Not then. I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound. In any case, let's be clear on one very important point. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed? I didn't yet.
Hold it!
Think carefully, this is very important. It's Iris we are talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No, when I looked over, the sword was already in Mystic Elise's body. It might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory. The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miles Edgeworth. Does it? We shall see. I've never seen so much blood before. So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood? That's right! Some of it is splattered on Iris too. Does she have blood on her clothes? She's still wearing them, so. When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. Yeah. And her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the okay, shit. What? Her clothes were blood-flecked as well? That seems quite conclusive to me. Yeah, it really does! Pretty damning. What should I do? Press the point further? Press further. Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw a little bleeding when the victim was stabbed, but now you say you saw the victim bleeding? Well, I say that what I saw is what I saw. What did you see? Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day. Shit! Fuck! Pulling the sword out? Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like came out. Smack. Witness, you will add the statement to your testimony. What does that mean, came out? What does came out mean? Like, for Edgeworth, that means, like, stepping out of a closet, but, like, what does the sword came out mean? For Phoenix, that could also mean, like, unzipping out of the pants. It's fine. Was that important? More important than you can imagine. I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt was smoothly drawn out. I've read too much yaoi. I've read so much yaoi! Okay, it was smoothly drawn out, okay? Smoothly, you say? You're saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out? Yes, it was really good technique! That's right! The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystic Ami. Ugh. Mystic Elise was on the ground and Iris stooped over her. God, if this wasn't a murder case. Oh. The sword was buried deep up to the hilt. Of course it was. It always is! When Iris stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mystic Elise's body. It slid out from that gaping wound! Ah! It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding. Literally, I feel like the only reason why I'm, like, holding back is because this is a murder case, and I'm just like, maybe we shouldn't bring sexual innuendos into a murder trial, but it's fine. It's always very inappropriate, let's be real here. Nothing out of place here! All the horny. Hey, Iris with a sword sounds like a possibility. And if not, they've got toys for that. I'm just saying, is this really the case? Is that really the case? I mean, yeah, they sell toys everywhere, dude. Oh, I mean, yeah, I can't help but feel that something about this testimony is very out of place. That something which couldn't possibly have happened appears to have happened. I've never seen so much blood before. Hold it. Was the bleeding caused by the killer removing the sword? No mistaking it, I remember it all, clear as day. Don't you think that's a bit odd? What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth? Why would the killer pull out the sword? What? If all she wanted to do was place the weapon in the hand of the gold statue, then there was no reason to remove it from the body. That's what I was thinking. Solaire, god fucking damn it! The Port Jackson shark hides in rocks and grinds victims with crushing back teeth. It's in shallow night water, you might only hear the crunching right beside you. Great, I'm pulling my feet up onto my footstool. Thank you very much. Someone's fucking dead, Nayra. That's hot. That's kind of why I'm, like, restraining myself. This is restraint! Yes. Yes, it is. Just wait till we get to, like, fucking Twilight Princess. Did you guys see that Dusk came out? The port, the unofficial, like, deconstruction and reconstruction onto the PC? All that would have accomplished is causing the victim to bleed unnecessarily. Your thoughts, Miss Von Karma? He's right. I'm so excited. Indeed, it is strange now that you mention it. I'm going to need to find an answer to this mystery, too. Dude, this game has, like, yeah. If the holy water had been working before, the holy water definitely isn't working now. Anyway, the witness saw something terrible. So what did you do after that, witness? That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? Hold it. Now, on to what the killer did next. You saw none of it, correct? Well, I was unconscious. How long were you out for? I don't know. 10, maybe 20 minutes? A young man with a very prickly looking head woke me up. By stepping on me, actually. I'm not sure I like them. That method of resuscitation. We didn't see you, okay, Bikini? Well, I wasn't asking for mouth-to-mouth or anything of the sorts. But I would have welcomed a more gentle awakening right about then, let me tell you. I shall have words with the offender personally! You told me you would only step on me. What is this, Phoenix Wright? What did you see upon awakening? And when I awoke, Mystic Ami was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back. Hold it. Oh yeah, he steps on me all the time. Yeah, pretty fucking much, I know! It works on I know. Miles is like, step on me harder. Step on me harder. By Mystic Ami, you're referring to the golden statue, correct? Just stabbing someone with a Shichishido, a sacred treasure, is terrible enough. But to then make Mystic Ami hold the blade? Yeah, Mystic Ami has been like coming back in full force. She's like, I have vengeance. He released me from the... urn. Okay, no, that would be too wild, right? That would be, okay, hold on, chat. That would be too wild, right? Right, chat? That would be way too wild? Okay. So Pearl, the urn is supposed to house Mystic Ami's soul, right? So when Pearl, like, broke the urn, repieced it back, I mean, the soul's gone, right? No, it couldn't be Mystic Ami, right? It really couldn't be Mystic Ami. Like, it's like, and like maybe she didn't kill, but like her being involved. I think that's too far. I think that's... Don't answer a goddamn thing. I know, it is a fun theory. Okay, we're gonna keep on! I don't know anything! Okay. Truly a heinous, despicable crime. It's easy to despise something. Anyone can do it. However, there is something that cannot be done so easily. What? I can't stop thinking about it now. It took over the horny shit! We have yet to see an actual ghost kill someone. I'll say that. We tried to yeah, no. What I'm saying is, like, Maya's been training this entire time, right? So she's could be, like, susceptible to spirits maybe trying to overtake her or something. I don't know. Like, I know earlier she said that, like, the stronger, like, the spirit medium, the channeler, like, the easier it would be. Like, it's dangerous for channelers because, I mean, we've seen before in, like, previous cases, like, they can make the channeler commit murder, possibly. That wasn't the case here for her, but, like, that was an actual thought, line of thought, but, something tells you that just doesn't hold water. I'm saying it would be a really fucking fun theory. Like, if, Mystic Ami, like, took over... Iris. Like, Mystic Ami took over Iris because she was meditating the entire time. She thinks she doesn't have any spiritual powers, but it's a fun theory. I was just like, oh! That would be awesome! Where's that fanfic? The evil spirit of Mystic Ami! Alright. That's not the Phoenix Wright fanfic we want. That is true. That is true. Use your time more wisely for the proper Edgewright fanfics that we all want to see. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's hard. It's doubly hard for you. Anyway, what is the problem? Exactly why would the killer set up this gruesome scene? Can anyone explain the reasoning behind that? That too. No, I don't think I can. There isn't always a logical reason behind why someone acts. That is so fucking true. That's true. So true. In early spring, for example, I often find myself... I don't want to know. There isn't always. That phrase might come in handy someday. My hair is like, hello, would you like for me to be in your face? And I'm like, please no. There are too many unnatural elements in this case. Why is it necessary to use the from the Ami statue as a weapon? Why was the weapon ultimately placed back in the hand of the statue? If we can expose the flaws in this testimony, perhaps then I will begin to find the truth. When I looked across the scene, the sword was already in place. Okay, what do we got? Let's just go through. I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt was smoothly drawn out. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I woke, Mystic Ami was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back. I don't know. Yeah, the sword was put back. Do you understand now why I'm like, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if Mystic Ami's spoopy ghost did this? We don't know. That's literally what we're trying to fucking figure out right now. Have we considered that maybe Bikini was drunk at the time? Drunk in a hot tub? Hold on, actually. Hold on. I guess it was at the scene of the crime, but not here. It was just kind of cast off. I'm also not seeing any, like, drag prints either. Yes, I get that it's a contradiction. Hold it! But, whoops. But, like, she's saying that she was passed out. She didn't know. That's what we're after. We're trying to find the piece of evidence that does that. That's why I'm sitting here going through all the evidence. By Mystic Ami, are you referring to the golden statue? Correct. Just stabbing someone with, yeah, okay, blah, but to then make Mr. Ami hold it. Truly, I hate to, but yeah, it's easy to despise something up. However, there's something that cannot be done so easily. That's what we're trying to figure out. I don't think I can. There isn't always a logical reason behind why someone acts. There isn't always. That phrase might come in handy someday. There are too many unnatural elements in this case. The sword was already in place. I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. Because that's, I mean, I don't know how often you've been going in and out of the stream either, but like we did establish that she was stabbed in the room, not there. So, like, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of weird ass variables here. Instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt was okay. Actually, that's probably the contradiction right there. Plunged into the hilt. So I had too much of the tiki juice with this one. And yeah, with the whole yaoi thing, it's always plunged into the hilt. If we go and we look at the very much not phallic symbol right here, we can see that it was not plunged into the hilt. Really, we got derailed so far because yaoi. That really does track. That really absolutely tracks for the stream right now. Sister Bikini, you're a reliable witness. Yeah, we got it. Fuck. The yaoi distraction. At least I'd like to think so, but there are too many contradictions here. That the Hardy really did work against. What is it not? Oh my god, but what do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar. Oh my god. If you're new here, welcome. This is just par for the course. Oh my god. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. Yeah, okay. What contradictions are you talking about? I don't know. What does Kian have to say? Kian, what you got for us that Ninja's blocking you over? The only one getting railed at. Yeah. My god. What contradictions are you talking about? In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, he went all the way in. The weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. You're not helping. Edgeworth, you are really not helping. The weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities. Smack. What do you mean? Please explain. Explain yourself! To start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that. I don't know, if she gets really going, it's possible. Objection! Doesn't appear? What meaningless dribble? I too may appear to be weak and frail, but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep, so I should, oh god. I identify as female, but can you please do that to me, please? Please, please. You're probably gonna have to work a little bit to make me cry, but it's not an impossibility. Oh, choose me! Choose me! The objection stands! I left a little back there, I must have... Oh my god. Hey, Spade, welcome in. Oh my god. Please, 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 please. Everyone is so fucking hot in here, let's be real. That isn't the only issue here. Oh, what was the only, wait, me not being stepped on? That wasn't, is that the issue we were talking about? Okay, if the sword is truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly. We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. Exactly. I'm glad he said it because I'm like, that has... No. It's too... The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
Objection!
There's like finer points on it, and then it gets large again, and then shrinks again. But that's nothing more than conjecture. Here, let me just stab here. Who do we not like? Victor Kudo, we summon you to court! Here, I will practice on this target right now. In reality, the victim was stabbed with the Shichido. Yeah? Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly and may still sometimes stop the blood loss. Sometimes. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction. You've still got more. Oh, he always has more, Your Honor. He always has more. He thinks he doesn't, and then, you know, like Phoenix gets him going, and guess what? He's got more. This one is simple. If the sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, then why is there only blood on the tip of it? Because it's just the tip, Your Honor. It's just the tip. It's just the tip. It'll be okay. It's just the tip. Ugh! If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood on the entire length of the sword. No! Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. It wasn't that hard, but it could be hard if Phoenix was here. All the other attorneys I know could only manage one, if that. But what does this all mean? You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but having come this far, there can only be one answer. And that is her testimony's bullshit. The weapon used to kill the victim was not the Oh yeah, yeah. What? A foolishly foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy foolish fool. Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think the sword was the murder weapon? Well, it's because Mystic Ami was holding it. Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the Shishi was the murder weapon. He's right. Smack, smack, smack! Order, order, order! Ah! So maybe the Shishido was not the murder weapon. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object. But we just established, quote-unquote, that she was upstairs when that happened. That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? My response is that I haven't saved in a hot fucking minute, so I'm gonna do that again. If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises. Obvious question? Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found. That's... Answer the question, Miss Von Karma! Withholding evidence! No evidence of that kind was found. Never mind! Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast. Excuse me, could I say something? I just remembered something, actually. What is it, sister? I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was, it was just over there. What exactly are you going on about here? The murder weapon, I mean! Maybe... I think I might know where the sword was disposed of. You what? Well then? I think we need to hear a testimony from you one more time, sister. Impossible. What else? What else could this old woman have seen? If we start blaming this on Phoenix, I'm gonna start screaming, because then that means that we have to have like Phoenix on the stand while Edgeworth is just like, you know what I'm saying? Can we please have that? 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 Please. Location of the weapon. I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. God! Drop your fan fictions in the fucking Discord, please! And there I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. I know what I said! It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. I still know what I said. Only Phoenix wears a stupid fucking sweater, please! Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time. God. My fanfics are the That works too, that works too. Well, I'm not in the best of shape with my back and my age, you know. All I'm just saying is if we had a fanfic of like dumb fucking sweater youngling Phoenix like railing the shit out of like Edgeworth right now, I would go a little bit ballistic, I'm not gonna lie. Phoenix probably hates that sweater now. I know, I'm like, can we still get him in a big dumb fucking sweater anyways? This one could have an E on it for Edgeworth. You know what I'm saying? You should draw some edge right, please. Please. Ah! Quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here's a photograph. A snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory. Except that okay. The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge. Tracks photo added to the court record. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? No. Taken that night from main gate to Dusky Bridge. Where is the rail? Yeah, honestly. The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon. Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon? Smack. Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please. We do not speak of what happened to... Ah! I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. Hold it! You're sure about the time? Yes, I was worried about it after all. Why was that? Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of year. Of course you fucking do. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the yeah, and we still don't know where she's at, which makes me really nervous. I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night, now could I? So at 11, I decided to leave Hazakura Temple. Her estimation of the time seems reliable, at least. Please continue, sister. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. Hold it! You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct? That's already it! We love him! Right, the one who trampled on me. It seems she's the type to hold a grudge. You think? There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge. Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him. He had forgotten it at home, apparently. What a naive boy, as always. Not only do I carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand, too. Oh? Anyway, I was really scared, and it was taking him a while to get back, so I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. And there I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. Yeah. That's it. That's the only one we have. It'll run no matter how much snow falls. Now, you're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived? Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate. So, she had already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returns by that time. I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? Press further. I need answers to every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at that time? Ha 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 ha. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, eh? What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth? I'm playing to a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine. If it is still warm, then it means it was recently used. Ah, I see. I never thought of that. That's right. I overlooked that. How the fuck do you not get? Okay, that's fine. Of course you did. Then answer the question, please, witness. I don't know. I didn't touch it. I don't often go around touching hot engines. Yeah. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it. There we go. Snow. Yes, for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow. There wasn't any snow on it. Curses. It seems highly likely that the killer did use this snowmobile then, eh? I don't know. How long does it take to get to the Dusty Bridge by snowmobile? It takes 15 minutes to walk to the Dusty, yeah. Hold it! In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Have we got a moment for me to explain? I mean, I would like for you to, because you also sent Phoenix to run there. I think that's why the question we asked, I think that's why we asked, why the question was asked in the first place. Got it! It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. I'd fetched some water and was heading back when I went and crashed into a tree. The tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Crunch. Crunch. I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have used it. Maybe they threw the weapon into the Eagle River and came back when I was knocked out. Hold it! Refresh our memory. I can't fucking make words today to save my goddamn life. How long were you knocked out for? Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes. It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile. The thing... Okay. I have to concede that is more than enough time. Is that all you wish to concede, Miles Edgeworth? Fuck you, friend, bitchka. Iris could have done that. She could drive a snowmobile after all. Hold it. While it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here. Oh, and what would this mystery element be? The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods? Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma? Ah! Turning to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor? What? She's as over the top as always. You can be pretty fucking over the top too, you idiot. Big fucking idiot that we fucking love. Anyway, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth. Another mystery to feed the fire. Is there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? I mean, yeah, I would think so. Why do you do that? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account. Okay. I think it's with the tracks, because I'm only seeing one set of tracks. Yeah, I'm like trying to see if Phoenix... I'm guessing those are Phoenix's footsteps. But I'm only seeing one set of tracks. Because I don't know if that's relevant, but yeah. Lesson 5, using one of those. Maybe the... Yeah, I'm kind of like... But it doesn't contradict anything, and that's the problem, right? Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. Bro, relock, I'm hungry too. Okay, I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. After asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. There are tracks, that doesn't contradict anything. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Was there testimony that says that she can do that? I cannot remember. This could also contradict it too. Salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Larry could have been there. Larry could have used it. I don't know. I want to present this.
Hold it.
Yeah. 11, okay.
Hold it.
That's the main gate. You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct? Right, the one who trampled me. It seems she's the type to hold a grudge. There isn't a phone in main hall, so I sent him to the bridge. Phoenix Wright, he didn't even have a... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Only one we have. We'll run no matter how much snow falls. You're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived. Yes, of course, it was parked in front of the gate. So she had already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by that time. I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? We're gonna press further again. Need answers to every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at the time? I don't often go around touching hot engines. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it. Snow? Yes, for some reason only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow. There wasn't any snow on it. Curses. Seems highly likely. Okay, yeah. Takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 is one of those. In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking. There's a reason for that. That's why we asked. Driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. Got some water, I was heading back when I went and crashed into a tree. Which also, I'm kind of like, I wish we could add that to the testimony as well, because if there's only one snowmobile and we crashed into a tree, then that would get dinged up. The tree my yeah, crunch. Crunch. Haven't been able to find the courage to write anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have used it. Maybe they threw the weapon into... Okay, yeah. Refresh your memory. How long were you knocked out for? Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes. It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile.
Hold it!
What is the reasoning? I think it's like... Yeah, Larice. Yeah, Larice. In this case, anyways. I don't think... I just don't know how to bring Larry into this. Larice into this. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is just bugging me. This is just bugging me severely. I want to present it here. I really fucking want to present it here because it's like, it's one set of tracks. It's one set of tracks. I'm going to fucking do it. It's just one.
Objection!
Okay, fine. I have the right idea. I have the right idea, he says. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all.
Objection!
I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder. You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth. However, Oobatch, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one set of tracks? Excellent, thank you. Validated! What do you mean? Iris left Hasakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back. Ah, you're right! You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. Question mark? On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. I don't think so, because Phoenix's feet were in the snow, like, 10 minutes after. If it was like a 5-minute gap, right? It takes 5 minutes to get there. We immediately yeet it in, so it takes a minute tops. We drive back. That would mean 6 minutes elapsed between turning it on, driving there, pausing, and then driving back. And then, like, before we drove back, which means it would need to be covered up in 6 minutes, right? Right? Phoenix walked all the way over to the bridge. That was, we're gonna say, 10 minutes to be generous, right? Because she said between 10 to 20 minutes. Or even 5 minutes, right? It should have been covered. Always a case of right idea, wrong statement. Fucking honestly, or we're a little bit ahead. I think what I am saying is coming across clear enough. This removes your precious contradiction now, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the but also if we pull, actually, I'm gonna be that guy right now. Oh, God. Snow, 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. So it would have stopped snowing before then. That too. So you're wrong. But we'll save just in case. What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth? Just give the evidence. Is there a flaw in her theory? This idea that the snowfall covered one set of tracks? There is a contradiction! The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible. Would you care to explain why there is a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction? No need. The evidence will do all of the talking for me. Smack! On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge in order to dispose of the murder weapon. The outgoing tracks were erased by the snow, or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow. That's good. Oh, wait, nope. I keep thinking it's the last, yeah. Peace. Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Got it. Like I said, it was around 11. Fuck. Oof. Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this note. Please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder. The weather report. Snow started to fall at 7 p.m. but stopped at around 10:50 p.m. to clarify. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up. Ah! Smack! Order! Order! Very well then. It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. Ha! Good one. Ah! It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. I mean, you know, with the telecalls and everything nowadays, but you know. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Fuck you. Answer me this, then. When is a weather report ever correct? In the past tense? 99% of the time. No, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast, this is actual data. Ah! Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m. It's true, we cannot be totally sure, eh? Wasn't she also relying on the weather? Yes, she was. What? How did she pull that off? It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this. Oh. That's easy. There's no snow on top of her. I've come this far, there's no turning back now. But just in case, because we can turn back. Very well, I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. Ha, you can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth. Smack! Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? The victim herself, but again, gonna save. Is this a blind playthrough? I have not played this before. Ultimately, it all comes down to 1 point. Or several, depending on, like, how many points of the sword you're talking about. Also, welcome in. That being, whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed. That's right, but proving that is incredibly easy. Oobatch! What? If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Look at this photograph. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered in snow, with just one exception. The victim. And that is the victim herself, Miss Elise Dunham. Gasp. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed. That's why. Ugh. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be 2 sets of tracks. Ah! Smack! Sorry, that voice crack was like, whoa. Yeah, my guy, I am having so much fun with this case. It is fucking ridiculous. Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth? To be honest, I am not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. In comes Larice. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing. Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow. Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, tracks were left. The snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. Bum, bum, bum. Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. I don't like that. The key was found in a room after the murder. Fuck, which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. The fuck is going on? You don't like fish? What? I love fish. I love sea sustenance. But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance, so we shall save. It's because it works with my logic and what? Yeah, fuck, turnabout Big Top. Fuck! Turnabout Big Top! God! God! Yeah, this one is far, like, my thought processing is handling this one a lot better. It's just, again, I'm jumping the gun on some of these, but yeah. Yeah, no, fuck that case. Insane. Insane! The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge. So she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot. That sounds right. But what's odd is when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, no snowmobile. I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge. You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too. But that isn't possible. Opinion on Godot? I love him. I love him so much. And I'm very happy that I got the twist right. I'm like, well, okay. From what we've seen so far, like, of the flashback case and everything, like, yes, it confirms the thing. Since I don't, anything in this final case related to Godot I haven't gotten to yet, but yeah, no, I was just like, I got it, and it was just fucking awesome. I'm like, we didn't see the body. We didn't see what her boyfriend looked like, so is this him? Is it? Yes. Excellent. Order! Order! Order the court! What does this all mean? Ugh. So then what was the snowmobile used for? Larice. You're so wrong about him. He's totally a robot. You're currently at the last trial of this. Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm hoping that we're gonna finish it up on by Friday, because this is supposed to be a long-ass case. It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. Godot isn't here, you'll just have to wait. I know, I'm just like, ah! If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gates. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. Fucking Larice. Rise from the ashes. Is that the 5th case from game 1? We haven't played that one yet because it was considered like DLC here in America. Rise from the, which one was that? Rise from the ashes is very weak. Okay, yeah. We're going back to that one after this. Yeah. It was, since it was added, quote unquote, it was DLC for America. Yeah, we're going to play that one very, very, like, lastest. Got it. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. You also accidentally referenced it. No, it's totally okay. I honest to God, I'm like, I don't even remember what was said. So you're good. The second longest case in the entire series. Okay, cool. It's okay. So rephrasing statement. This is the longest one we've played so far. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble. Oh, you bet, Sonny D. You totally zoned out playing mixtape. Is it fun? Smack! I need the mutate seal of approval. It is? Okay, cool. All right. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you're having fun playing the new game. We were kind of peeping it like, do we want to play this? I think so. I think we've learned all we can from this witness. Yes. I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. He goes by Larice right now. He's kind of fucking... He's an idiot. You've heard his jingling keys, the game. Who's my favorite prosecutor? Phoenix Wright's boyfriends. 10 out of 10. No, I really like all of them. I really do. I am unhinged, so yeah, I'm gonna just shriek about shipping Miles and Phoenix. Fran Bitchka is great. I'm gonna keep calling her Fran Bitchka. I really do love Godot. I do. I think, I'd have to say it's Edgeworth, Godot, Franziska. Truly. But yeah, because I'm loving this so fucking much. I'm waiting for Godot to like run in with something because he's gonna show up here, right? We have to have the big finale and everything, and I don't know. I'm just waiting. Even Manfred von Karma, that's her. No. Oh yeah, I guess those. I was thinking main prosecutors. No, okay. So shit, that's true. So Edgeworth, Godot, Fran Bitchka, Payne. Winston Payne, and then Manfred. Yeah. Not even to mention. Yeah, I was thinking like main prosecutors. That's probably my ranking. You're what? I'm waiting for Godot. Yeah, I'm waiting. What did it sound like I said? What about Wormy Guy? Where does he rank? Wormy Guy? Payne? Winston Payne? Who's been on the witness stand? Bikini. Just Bikini so far. We're waiting for motherfucking... Yeah, no, not... Manfred is the bottom. Because... Fat bitch! Yeah. Don't worry. A witness... Yeah, it's Larry. Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? Oh, yeah, the bald one. He's like, objection! And you're like, oh god, I can't maintain that forever. The joke was just waiting for it. Listen. Yep. Am I missing one? It's just those 5, right? Like, it's literally the 3 that we've gone up against for several cases. Winston Payne, our tutorial guy, and then Manfred von Karma. So it should be, if it's just those 5. Unless we're counting, like, El Tigre, you know, which I don't. He's not he wasn't cosplaying as a prosecutor. He was pretending to be the defense attorney, so yeah. Then Winston is who you call the wormy guy. Fair, fair. I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in like that. Unless they had something really important to do. Well! I totally feel that. Thank you so much for popping in, though. Yes, yes, an idiot would. Absolutely an idiot would. That's a shame. Hold on. Something is coming to me. I know an idiot that would do that. An idiot may have gone wandering about on that subarctic night. Your Honor. Actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us. Really? You know of someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder? Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you around again and we can, like, scream Edge right at each other. That'd be awesome. I don't know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are 2 things about him that do come to mind. He's an idiot. He was around the scene of the crime. Which are, he's an idiot, but he saw something incredible on the night of the murder, first of all. And the second being, this individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot. I love him so fucking much. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about? This idiot. God. This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc de Leduc's painting. Oh my god. Jean-Luc de Leduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting. Here we go. This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim, Elise Dunham. Her student. Interesting. And why was he wandering a boot outside on the night of the murder? That's... I could tell them all about his designs for Iris. We're gonna save right here. Just... Edgeworth is like this fucking moron. But it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Good job. Good job, dude. I mean, I would hate you if you used that against us, but good job. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason. Good for you. And so, this unfortunate, unreliable looking man, what exactly was it that he saw? I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom. That could get kinky. Except that is Larry, so never mind. Smack! Summon this youth as a witness immediately! I have no choice, do I? I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him. Very well. Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. Smack! The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness. Understood. Understood, Your Honor. Good. Well then, court is now in recess. Smack! Larry Butts eats yellow snow. Fucking honestly. To be continued! Alright, while they are taking a 20-minute recess, I'm not going to take a 20-minute recess, but I'm going to take a quick recess, and then I will be right back so we can absolutely terrorize Larry on the stand. Because I personally don't like Larry because... Larry. Just Larry. Alrighty, friends. So I actually think I'm going to go ahead. Oh, my light went out. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and call it for the night just because I really am not feeling good. I'm probably going to have Crispy take me to urgent care tomorrow just to see if we can figure this shit out because this sucks. This really sucks. But yeah, I will. Hopefully I will see you guys. Yeah. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. That's the plan right now. But I will update you guys with like what's going on because I don't even know what's going on. But yeah. Sorry. I'll see you. Yeah. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. If you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, following me on Twitch. It is free for you guys and it does in fact help me. The end goal, the big end goal is once we get to 1 million YouTube subscribers, I will get in the water with my biggest fear, which is big sharks. So there will be lots of screaming. Hopefully no Nayra is being eaten, but you know, it's possible because it's sharks and yeah, I would be considered shark sustenance. I think anyone would be, but yeah, it'll be fine. I'm also an award-winning cosplayer, so feel free to check out my Instagram. I've got like all my award-winning cosplays on there. I also do Chinese lion dancing. There's another Instagram with that and all my travel stuff, so hit the link tree. It's got everything there. If you have a favorite social media platform, I'm probably on it. So I will see you guys. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. That is the plan. Yeah. I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye.